Hi there guys, Brett Collier here from One Fitness Studio. So this is an important message for any existing members of One Fitness Studio train with Brett, Jenkins PT or Cam Cook PT. Please do give this just a couple of minutes. I'm going to try and keep it short. I've got to try and get it under 5 minutes. This is like the 5th time I've recorded it. So what we've got now is a contingency plan put in place for the COVID-19 spread all over the world at the moment. And obviously this is our response to it. So please do give this a couple of seconds just so I can explain what's going on. First of all, we are doing a review of this weekly. I'm sitting down with Heather and Cameron on a regular basis to go through this contingency plan, and we are just basically putting all the protocols in place that we need to and the measures in place as recommended by the government. And we're also following suit in terms of what other businesses are doing as well, especially gyms, health and fitness professionals, other personal trainers. We're looking at that nationally. I'm keeping a very close eye on that. So we are totally on this one, guys. First of all, I will say we will review this every week. So whatever happens, I will be coming back to you every week and telling you this is what's happening this week, this is what our contingency is, this is what our stance is. So at the moment, based on government guidelines, over the next 7 days, there will be zero change to any of our classes, any of our PT sessions, unless your instructor has spoken to you otherwise. Obviously, stuff still happens, but at the moment, in terms of a business, we are not changing anything from our side. And this will be the case for the next 7 days, unless we tell you otherwise. Okay, the next thing is we are going to continue to follow government guidelines, and we will not break protocols in that sense. We will follow their advice and we will follow it through to the nth degree and follow it as appropriately as possible. And I'm sure this will be the same with your businesses, your workplaces, other gyms, other public places, on a national and local level as well. So main thing is, guys, if you have symptoms at the moment that are a new or continuous cough, or you have a temperature, I think, of over 37.8, I think it is, you need to self-isolate. And that is irrespective of whether you are a PT, a client. Please don't come to classes. Please let me know that's what's going on. Don't put the rest of us at risk, okay? So that's the main thing. The second thing is we are now introducing a protocol where everyone who comes into the studio needs to wash their hands on arrival. We've got antibacterial soap over by the sink. We have been putting this in place sort of this, today onwards, and we're going to continue doing that. And also when you leave as well. So please wash your hands when you arrive and wash your hands when you leave, and we can keep the studio a nice, clean, sterile environment, and I'll be enforcing that, and I expect everyone else to do the same. The next thing is, please stop all high fives and handshakes around the gym. We're going to stop all that. We're doing the old elbow touch. It's just a small thing, but I think it will help. And the main thing from our side, this is a big one, is we are upping our cleaning schedule all around the gym to keep risk at a minimal. So I am taking this very seriously. Obviously, I've got a young family at home. I've got a newborn baby, and I've got elderly relatives as well. And I know a lot of you guys are the same. We were cleaning the gym fortnightly. We're now cleaning it weekly as a deep clean. Not only that, we're also spraying down and anti-backing every part of the gym after every session. So all door handles, all equipment, everything you guys touch will be sprayed after every session. I'll also be doing a quick but very thorough deep clean all around the gym as well. So I've got some really good antibacterial dump, like a bath. I'm going to put all the hand stuff in there every single day, so that's just run through, and you guys will see that that's going to be used every single day. And we're keeping the cleaning schedule really, really high as a high priority. The next thing is, obviously, we will continue to monitor the situation. We will update this either as and when we need to or weekly, but either way that will happen. We do have a contingency in place if we need to shut, if the lockdown is put in place and the business needs to stop people coming and going. You guys were in lockdown at home. I have done remote training for a number of people in the past. I've done it for businesses. We are totally equipped to deal with a lockdown. There's no reason for you guys to feel that there's not a contingency in place for that to happen. We can absolutely do this from home, and actually having a PT on track is even better than having a gym membership or anything else, because if you can't go to the gym, you can't use the equipment. But if you've got a PT, we can continue to train you. There is absolutely ways we can manage this. I've done it before. It's not complicated, totally manageable, and we can manage it. Following on from that, and this is kind of one of the biggest points, so if you are still watching, please do just take this bit on board. I really appreciate your guys' ongoing support. I really, really do. And this is something I do just want to sort of stress. I've spent the last 9 years building up Train with Brett, and the last year, expanding and developing One Fitness Studio. If you guys start self-isolating now unnecessarily, if you don't have symptoms, you just stop coming or you cancel your memberships, there may not be a One Fitness Studio or a Train with Brett here when you guys come back. If everyone just goes, right, Brett, I'll be back in September when this is all blown over, there's a problem, and I really don't want that to happen. So of course we are taking this very seriously, but I do appreciate your ongoing support. So do just bear that in mind, guys. If you are self-isolating because you have symptoms, that's fine. But obviously if you are symptomless and you just like, oh, I'm not going to risk it, that could have dire consequences for us. So we are taking this very seriously. And if you have any concerns, then please obviously just give me a shout and let me know. All right, guys, listen, that's where we're at the moment. We are taking this very seriously. We do have contingencies put in place. And obviously, if there is a lockdown, we will definitely manage this and be able to react and respond appropriately. If you have any specific concerns, obviously give me a shout and let me know. You can speak to myself. Obviously, Cameron and Heather are still on hand as well. So if you need to speak to them, we can definitely do that. But yeah, any questions you've got, just come to me first so I know what's going on. Okay, guys, I have had text messages today from people saying, oh, I'm not coming, but I don't really know why. So again, that's why I'm doing this now, so people can just explain what the problems are. Obviously, if they're self-isolating, that's fine. But there's no need to do that unless you have symptoms. All right, guys, I hope you're well, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. And we are going to continue as normal for now with obviously increased protocols in terms of hygiene and cleanliness. All right, guys, hope you're well, and I'll see you later this week. See you later. Bye-bye.